It's showtime.
Holy moly. What? I hope this works this time. Everything is all set up, so hopefully it works. I don't know what happened. The kid that usually uses the most internet isn't even on the internet right now. Like, they're just looking, well, I mean, they're using their phone, but yeah. I've done this before where everybody is on their computers and on their phones and everything. I don't know what happened. Sorry, if you're watching the replay or you just showed up here, the original live stream completely crashed and burned. I don't know what happened. So, fingers crossed. This stays up and live, so. Oh, okay. So the animations are causing a slowdown. I don't think so. I don't think it's that. Yeah. It happens. I would remove. Do you really think the animations would do it? Gosh, I can't believe that a bunch of GIFs would do it. Yeah. But, because on my co-create live stream, I have like sparkly things running the entire time. Wow. Okay. Well, I can turn them off. Let's see how this goes for a little bit. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I didn't think that would like use up a lot of stuff. But yeah, I guess that could happen. Okay. So it's a lot of extra processing, takes up bandwidth. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? We will go ahead and turn them off because we don't need. Wait, where's Lydia? Okay, we got to turn her off. Oh, the Beetlejuice sign. Oh, I don't want to turn off the Beetlejuice sign. But I guess we're gonna have to. Okay. All right, so here we go again. I'm gonna have to stand up and show my shirt real quick because now this will be the official live stream. Leave the one. Could I leave the one? Do you think I could leave the Beetlejuice sign? Okay, so I have to show you that Rebecca Zabel sent me this. This amazing Beetlejuice calf can? Is that what I called it before? Yes, she made this for me. I did a whole talk about it before, so I won't get all into it, but she made this for me. She went to the store, bought a Beetlejuice shirt, and like upcycled different t-shirt pieces and like patchworked them together to make this. I'm so touched and amazed that she made this for me and sent it to me and then sent me a beautiful letter. It's amazing. Yeah, so that's that. And my earrings are by Femme de Bloom. So if you are into a bunch of pop culture stuff, she has amazing, amazing stuff. Anyway, also, if you're brand new here, my name's Deb. We're going to draw some weird things today. We're going to draw Beetlejuice themed stuff. And it won't be my first time drawing Beetlejuice themed stuff. I actually have these that I drew. This was last year. I did it for spooky season, which we are coming upon. And so I'm sure you guys know what scenes these are from if you're a Beetlejuice fan. So these are being made into stickers. They're still being processed at the sticker making plant. Yes, that's what it's called. So those are en route. They're coming soon. And yeah, I'm excited about them. Okay. Well, since we got such a weird, crazy start, we should probably just go ahead and get started. What we do is pick out, I have reference photos. I'm going to pop them up on the screen. So they're going to be there, right there in that spot. And we're going to use those as references. We're going to, well, I'm gonna have a timer going, but you don't have to follow it. I just do it because I will get distracted and get too far gone into a drawing. So do what you want. And then at the end, we will share our drawings. So, you know, you can pop in the Discord. I got to put that up in here. I'm going to put that in there now so that if you want to share your work at the end, it'll be right there for you. So let me copy that real quick and put it in the chat for you. Boop. Okay, so it's a temporary link, but it gives you access to Discord. If you're already in the Discord, you don't need to use that. But if you aren't, yeah. And if you want to be in the Piscord, not that, the Discord permanently, or have like all access, you can join the Patreon, and you can even join at the free level, and you have access to all that stuff. I will also put that link here so that you can check that out if you feel so inclined. Okay, but no pressure. No pressure to check out my stuff. It's there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this party started since we had such a crazy delay. Thank you so much for hopping back in here. I appreciate it. I'm sure most people have no idea where to go. So I posted it in the Discord and in on YouTube to try and get it going. Melissa says, but do it. It's fun over there. It is fun in the Patreon. It's very fun. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Alrighty. Shall we get started? I'm afraid to put the Beetlejuice sign back on. So I think we're going to start. Wait a minute. Here. I think that the way I lined these up was mostly how the movie goes, kind of beginning to end. If that, it's like the pictures should be in chronological order for the most part of the movie. I probably didn't do a perfect job, but yeah. So I decided Neocolor 2s tonight. I haven't used them in a while. I forgot to turn the light on. Oh, yeah. So I decided to do that tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Get this cord out of here. If you could see my desk, if you could see it right now, it's Hot Mess Express. Looking at the numbers, it looks like most are back. Oh, okay, great. I'm glad if most people made it back. I just feel so bad because I'm like, oh, how are people gonna figure it out? Except that, hi, Kristen. I guess all of my gifts were not good for the stream. I had no idea. I had no idea that would be an issue. But anyway, so I figure I'm gonna need about 6 minutes for this one. I'm being generous with myself tonight. You do whatever you want, whatever feels good for you. Wait. I was like, why is this sticking? I forgot there's a magnet on the back. I'm wasting precious time. I should probably scoot this up. Sorry if you're looking at this because I might get a little dizzy. If I had given myself extra time, I would have colored my nails. I have black nail polish, but you know, we're gonna stop. I gotta start that over again. Hot mess express tonight. That's all right. That's okay. Because I gotta have everything fit in here. Alrighty. I drew the sign, Melissa. Extra points for you, Kristen. Very good. We are very proud of you. I didn't draw the sign. I didn't even get there yet. Oh, where did I put my... Where did I put my aquarelle? I swore it was just sitting here a moment ago. I gotta move all my... I was gonna share a bunch of stickers and cards with you guys. I gotta scoot that out of the way because now it's missing. It's missing. I thought it was in my Beetlejuice mug. Gosh darn it, where'd it go? Where'd the ding dong thing go? I know you're around here somewhere. I'll find it as soon as it's over. It was sitting here moments ago on my desk. Oh well. It was one of the reasons that I got the, I was like, oh, I gotta get the, the wax paper because otherwise I'm gonna be smearing it everywhere. Oh, perspective is, I'm not good at perspective. I feel like I need a drawing session of just perspective, which I'm gonna hate it, but I also need it. You know, it's like I really was like, oh, it's one of those things I gotta work on. I know it's just like look at the shapes and just like go with it, but it can be so hard for me, man. I also drew the worm guy and Deb. You have got all the bonus points. You're drawing all the extra things. You know, I'm just gonna have to go straight to this. Why am I even like, I was gonna fill in the background, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I was gonna like block it in. I'm gonna run out of time. The timer is just gonna, I'm just gonna ignore it when it's done. The worm guy, it's the sandworm. Now, Melissa, I think you said you only saw the movie like once before? Who has never seen the movie? Remove the tower thing on the right, Sherry says, and it looks a lot like my old house. I don't have ghosts though, not that I know of anyway. Oh, it looks a lot like my house, not your old house, your house. Wow. Cool. I feel like I have to use all my concentration on this because it's perspective. It's taking everything I've got. You guys understand. I thought like this would be like, I'm like, oh, this will be easy. I'm having like the hardest time with this. I think my brain is still like going like, okay, we're back. We're good. We've got a whole bunch of windows here. Beep, We're not going to fill them in. We're not going to spend a bunch of time on that. We're just going to draw them out, Deb. Just chill out. I haven't used Neocolors in a while, it feels like. Basically zero memory of it. You saw it many years ago, Melissa. Aha. It's on, well, I don't know for Canada, but I know that here it's on HBO Max if you have that streaming. But it's just so good. You know, I mean, I wonder if it's one of those movies where it's like I only like it because of nostalgia, but I don't think it is. I think I like it because I just like genuinely always liked it, but I have such childhood memories associated with it. Well, I mean, I saw it when I was like, if it was 87, I would have been like 11, 12. Well, no, I didn't see it in the theater, so I probably watched it a lot when I was like 12 or 13. Sandworm on Venus, right? I think it's Saturn, actually. It's the sandworm. Okay, we gotta get moving on this roof. I've got 41 seconds according to the timer. I've completely messed up this house. And I just don't have time to care about it. There's no time. Boop, 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 doo-doo. Little window up here. I'm just gonna have to like draw this much later on my own time. Oh, the perspective of this completely. I need all the concentration in the world when it comes to stuff like this. Buildings, I'm like, what? Whenever I see this kind of, I'm just always like, ah. And I'm like, just draw what you see, draw what you see, draw what you see. But my brain's like, no. I just don't have the brain power for it tonight. It's not working for me. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I bet you if we didn't have like a crash and burn at the beginning of this, that I probably could have tackled this a little bit better. But I'm still, it's there. There's a door there. I'm just gonna leave it be. Flatten the porch. I give up. I'm just giving up. I wouldn't even know what to do to flatten the porch. I can't do it right now. I just can't. The spider. Yes, how could I forget the spider? Thank you, Kristen. We need brown. Also, who holds a spider? Like, who picks up a spider of that? I hate that part of the movie. I'm just like, Alec Baldwin's character picks up the spider. Picks it up with his bare freaking hands. No thanks. No, I don't think so. Dude. And like he looks at it and he's like, oh, that's a big fella. And I'm just like, and it's real. If it's not real, because there was no AI. There wasn't that, I mean, there was some computer generated stuff, but not like today. Hi, Alinda. The stream was a lot of extra unnecessary stress for sure. Yes. So I'm glad you found where it is, Alinda, because the original crashed and burned because I had too many animations going. I thought it was going to be so fun, but no, it crashed everything. It crashed everything. So we had to start all over again. Messy Alec Baldwin. Hello, by the way. Hi, 80. Yes, Messy Alec Baldwin. That's become a new inside joke in the Discord. So, oh, you saw? Yeah. Yes, Louise, for some reason, when we were doing the last live stream of the medieval Marginalia, the medieval mayhem, The last bird at the end, the last owl that's got like it's the very last drawing we did that's got like its head cocked to the side. For some reason, when she was watching the replay, she heard me say something about Beetlejuice. I said something about Alec Baldwin, and she thought I said messy Alec Baldwin. And then she thought the owl, I was calling it messy Alec Baldwin. It's a whole thing. So Alec Baldwin, I said, lives rent-free in our Discord now because we've just been using a lot of Alec Baldwin gifs and memes. And I couldn't stop laughing about it when she was explaining the messy Alec Baldwin. I'm like, well, they look the same. They're both like Owlick Baldwin. Yes. Very good, Melissa. Yeah. It's, I don't know, the whole thing cracks me up. But anyway, so that's the home. Let's move on to Beetlejuice. Shall we? I could even move him up now because now we have all this extra space here. Good grief. Yeah. Let me see here. I saw the biggest spider last night outside. Thank God, says Sherry. Ugh, yes, they're just stay outside. Just I can't deal with it. Louise said, I rewatched it when I heard the new one was coming out. It was only a childhood memory for me. My sister loved it, but it's a really good film and also nostalgia for the 80s. Totally. That's my party trick, putting human faces to objects. You did it well. But, yeah, it's one of those movies, like, it is a good movie, but also I have so many childhood memories wrapped up in it. But I love Michael Keaton. Love, I'm blanking. I know her name. I'm gonna remember it. Catherine O'Hara. I'm like, I kept seeing Clara in my head. I'm like, it's not Clara, it's something else. And you know this. Alec Baldwin, mixed feelings, He looks like he drank a gallon of coffee. Gina Davis. Yes, Catherine O'Hara as Moira Rose. Moira Rose. TV's Moira Rose. I can't do. And Winona. Love Winona. They're all amazing. Oh, no, I was just trying to think of Catherine O'Hara. Couldn't think of her name. She plays Delia Dietz. And we'll get to her later. I used a clay mask once that looked exactly like this picture and all my hair was sticking out. Oh, that would be very cool. That's cool. All right. Now, I'm going to need at least 6 minutes for this. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to need it. Where to start? Let's go with this wild, crazy hair. That's where I start. Probably not where most people would start, but that's what I'm doing. Love this. Skin tone is just, real nice. Now we got a face with an interesting angle. Can I do it? Is the question. No, don't bring a cheekbone in. Too late. Already got the cheekbone in. Not that I have to do this exactly. I could just make a character of my own out of this. When something's up at an angle, I do find it a lot more difficult to draw. He's got a very thick neck in this. Yeah. Let me see if I can figure out what line he's saying here. I think this might be when they said, what are your qualifications? And he's like, and he starts saying, one of my favorite parts of the movie is, well, I attended Juilliard. I graduated from the Harvard Business School of Law. No, Harvard Law. Wait, he says something like that. He graduated from Harvard also. I lived through the Black Plague and had a pretty good time during that. What else? He has seen The Exorcist 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every time I see it. Not to mention you're talking to a dead guy. So what do you think? You think I'm qualified? I think that's the line he's saying in this photo. I used to recite that like all the time. Such a great line. And then I bring it up every once in a while that I've seen something 167 times and it keeps getting funnier every time I see it. But very few people know what I'm referring to. His eyes are all blacked out in this now. I'm not having a good night. No, I can't even draw over that. Oh well. Oh well. Can we do some whites? I think it's too late. I think he's lost an eye. I'm gonna need a whole nother night. That's why we have to do the second night of this. This has gone off the rails bad. Oh boy. This is not the color for his lips, but this is what I'm going with. No, it's not the right color. Definitely not. He's got kind of greenish teeth. We know the rule is never draw teeth, but it happened. I did it. Because it always ends up looking creepy when you draw teeth. But it's Beetlejuice. He's supposed to be creepy. Man, I think tonight is probably not the night for me to be using Neocolor tubes. This is not. Oh boy. This is one of those nights where I go, yeah, when people go, you do this for a living? Really? Really? You do? 'Cause I'm not seeing it. Let's see, do like a little purple. Maybe that would be good. I feel like I should start over on all of these. This drawing is cursed. I feel it. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. I'm just putting pig on a I'm just putting lipstick on a pig at this point. God, it went so far off the rails. Good golly, Miss Molly. I got a minute left and I'm already like, you know what? I feel like quitting this one. This one just didn't work out. Honestly. Permission to switch to a brush pen. I might be doing that for the next one. I might. I don't know why brush pen tends to just work better for me, but this was not a night for crayons for me. I'm gonna have to find my brush pen because I didn't put it over here. I'm gonna take a, excuse me, I'm gonna take a look. Where are you? I found my aquarelle. Apparently I put it somewhere else. And then, where did I put the brush pen? Because I have things in different spots because I wasn't planning to use those tonight. Do I have it over here? I'm still looking. Yeah, I think I have that in my other room. I was pretty sure it wasn't over here. Okay. But we shall keep moving. We shall keep moving on. How's everybody else doing? Well, he does look dead. He does look dead. He don't look alive. My son watched the movie years ago since we live in an old creaky wooden house and he was hearing ghosts everywhere. Of course. Of course. I mean, I think that along with like, you know, unsolved mysteries and playing with a Ouija board as a kid, I don't recommend it. It's not a toy. It's not a game. That, you know, it just sets you on a path for being interested in stuff. So here's Lydia Dietz. So this is a scene, I can tell you exactly, when the Maitlands are in the attic and people are trying to get into the attic and Lydia got the key and she's gonna get in the attic and Adam draws a door with chalk on the wall, and when they push the door through to go through for emergency only, whatever, to the afterlife world, I don't know what it is, there's like a green light that shows through, and so you see it showing through the keyhole on her eyes. So cinematic. Such a cinematic scene. I think I'm just, as long as I have this going, I could probably swing it. I can swing it. All right. So I'm going to say 5 minutes for this. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try it. Gonna try. All right. Always wondering how she got that spiky hair. I mean, it's really something. Maybe I should just do black Sharpie. And then I don't have to worry about this smudging everywhere. Maybe that's what we'll do. Just run that big hat. It is a big, it's a wide-brimmed hat. Now, will I do Winona Ryder any justice? Probably not. But let's see what we can do. She kind of looks like a Campbell Soup kid now. And we're gonna have to just go red for the lip. I love the guy in the sleeping bag with a rattlesnake hanging out of it. The guy in the sleeping bag with a rattlesnake hanging out of it. I don't know what that's from. What was that in the movie? I'm trying to think. Is that like in the waiting room? Melissa said that's what I'm using. Oh, your Sharpie markers. I'm still stuck on finishing Beetlejuice, but I can't wait for the references. Well, the references will make more sense later for sure then. All right, let's see if we can make this look right. Oh no. My Sharpie is smearing a little bit. Across her hair a little bit. And then this will be black all the way. And the funny thing is, I don't consider myself like a huge Tim Burton fan. Like I do love The Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice, and Pee-wee's Big Adventure is like one of my favorite movies also. It explains a lot about me, doesn't it? But I don't necessarily think of myself as like a diehard Tim Burton fan. I don't know why. I've never thought of myself that way. I think because I've watched Edward Scissorhands a couple times, but it's been so long, I don't remember how much I liked it. I have to rewatch it. I never saw Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, In the Waiting Room, Sherry said. Yes. So the sleeping bag. I'm thinking back, I'm like, what would that have been in? Never saw The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's really good. It's really, really good. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, I think you would like it. I saw that in the theater. I remember my friends and I went to see it. We were in high school. Pretty sure we were in high school. When did that come out? I want to say, because I'm like, I saw it. Same group of friends I saw Ace Ventura: Pet Detective with. So, in the theater also. Because I remember we thought, like, we're going to see this movie. It's going to be so stupid and so bad. And then we ended up loving it. Didn't know it was going to be such a hit. But there you have it. All right. You've never seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Oh, it's so good, Carolina. I love it. I love it. I didn't know it was a Tim Burton movie until I think I learned that within the last 10 years at some point. I couldn't tell exactly when, but it was pretty recent. I mean, I don't think I saw that in the theaters, but I remember watching it all the time. As my friends and I loved it. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. And it's like one of those timeless movies because it's set, it's kind of like Beetlejuice where it's like I don't know. It's one of those things where you're not dealing with a lot of technology and modern age stuff aside from like cars and stuff like that it's like it feels timeless. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Belinda said, I was today years old when I learned it was a Tim Burton movie. So, see? Now you'll remember forever. I was surprised because I used to think like, I like Tim Burton movies, but I'm not like a diehard fan. Like I don't consider myself like crazy for them, but I was like, well, two of my favorite movies are Tim Burton movies, but I didn't know that until recently. Okay. Now here we have a classic character, Miss Argentina. She is the receptionist for the afterlife waiting room. I don't even know what it's called. It's the place where you go and talk to your caseworker. And I couldn't remember the name of the caseworker until I watched the movie again yesterday. The caseworker's name is Juno. But yes, she's fabulous, this one. Should we put it here? Shall I just go with Sharpies altogether? I don't know that. No, I'm going to stick with the Neo Color 2s. I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with it. And I'm going to give myself an extra minute here. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm really hoping this new Beetlejuice movie isn't disappointing. Same here. Same here. I'm a little nervous that it'll be bad. But I've heard good reviews and I think a couple reviews. Oh, Kristen's got to take a break. Hopefully you can tune back in before it's over. Okay, we'll see you later. Louise said neon pink. Oh, her. Yes, she's neon pink. I'm like, for what, huh? Took me a second. Have fun. We will have fun. I'm sorry you got to take a break. Or maybe you need the break. All right, so Miss Argentina. Let's see. We're going to get some of this hair going first. I should be using like this. That feels more appropriate. Because I live for these solid paint markers. They're just incredible. They're so much fun. Does anybody else have these besides me and Melissa? I don't know if anybody else got obsessed with them. I love them. I think they're amazing. What's the proper green color? I feel like... I think this is the green color that would work. Gotta leave space for her eyes. And her lips. I don't want to color in the eyes like I did with Beetlejuice. I kind of ruined him. She kind of looks like she has a spa mask on. That's what it looks like. Such skinny little arms. Oh, you have them, Melinda? You have the solid paint markers? They're so much fun, aren't they? Do you like them? I know, they're not for everybody. I love them. Oh, and Louise has them, and she is obsessed as well. I love them. They're just so fun. I want to get more colors. They have, there's a set that I found on Amazon. I have it linked in my, like all my links where I have my favorite art supplies linked up. And I'm just like, oh, there's an orange. So of course I want the orange. I'm just like, I need the orange. It's so awesome. But the neon pink is just, so good. So good. Bloop, blurp. Do I have one? Yes. Miss Argentina. There we go. Well, I know it doesn't have everything on it, but close enough. She's got some cheekbones. She got them cheekbones. Oh, here it is. Did I forget to give her ears? I did, but I also have to give her wings and floof in the back. Wings and floof. What is all this floof? Just wondering, like, was she dressed up as something in particular? Oh, it's like a cape, I think. La 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 la. Oh. I have to show you Melinda and Louise, because I had to tell Melissa about this. I discovered it accidentally when I was trying to like crank this back up. This one's actually not that hard to do. I found this out because, like, you know how you can put the cap on the bottom? Go like this. Pretty cool trick, huh? Found that out on accident. Looks like a tulip to you. Fire floof? Maybe. The thumb down just appeared. LOL, spooky. Oh, did I do something? Yeah, we discovered that there are certain things. What was it, like this? This? No, it was this. If you go like this, that appears. We found out there's like peace sign. No, peace sign this way? There we go. That there's all sorts of things that show up when you do the correct wave. If you go like thumbs up, fireworks happen. 2 more minutes? You need 2 more minutes? I mean, you can take 2 more minutes. We can do that. Let me see. Go for it. Go for it. Yes, it's so much easier to do that. By the way, I've got a new solid paint marker that I have to, I had a little bit of an art haul coming up, but this one, I was sharing it on our Discord. Look at this. It's 6 colors. This was a splurge for me, but I haven't used it yet. Yes, thank you forever. You're welcome forever. The rainbow, yes. So this is a different brand than you got before, Melissa. This is split solid paint marker. It's not, I don't know what the name is, but I found this. It was $19. That's the one you have? Ooh, you have this? How can you wait? I can't wait. I really can't wait. But I was gonna film using it for the first time. I know technically I could do that here, but I'm just like, we're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. I have quite a few things. Like, I also did find the Gonzo tambourine granulating watercolors on sale. So yes, I got them. They were on sale for $20. Oh, you got it from New Orleans? Oh. Look at you traveling to get art supplies. Well, I don't know. Maybe you live in New Orleans. No, wait. I think you said you live in Texas. Not that I'm trying to give away your location. Oh, Louise. Only a couple seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, baby girl, we got to move on to the next one. But you know all the I'm going to put all the references in the Discord. So if you ever want to see and you don't want to have to like scrub through the video, don't worry. Oh, you're done. Okay, but don't worry. We'll have them all up there. All right, this one I feel like we'll need more time for anyway. Now, I tried to brighten up some of these images the best I could without making them like too faded because some of them are so dark. So here's Barbara and Adam doing their best spooky work. Oh wait, I saw a flash come up. I don't know what happened. You don't have an art store in your dinky town? You know what? The best art store, the Blick, the closest one to me is like a 35-minute drive. It's really annoying because there's no direct freeway to there. So it's like you gotta drive all the not back roads, but yeah, it's closer to Cleveland. How the F you draw this? This one? I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. We'll do it together. We're gonna figure it out together and it'll be fine. Now I gotta figure out what am I gonna, now that I've got multiple things out, I couldn't decide what I was gonna use tonight. I was like, do I wanna use watercolor? Do I wanna use markers? Do I wanna use neocolors? I just couldn't decide. And then I was like, neocolors. Then I immediately regret that decision. All right, I feel like this is gonna be a double spreader here. A full spread, rather. I feel like we need like 10 minutes. I'm gonna say 8 minutes. I'm gonna say 8 minutes because this is a lot. If I find that it's way too short for me, you know, you guys can keep going. I can always add to it. So let's start with that and see how it goes. Now, do I want to use these? I feel like no material feels like the right material. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have the tip on it. We'll have to draw with the butt. The butt of the crayon. I know, it's crazy perspective. It was hard to find a good photo of this too. Like at the right angle. And I wanted both of them together. And then I tried to watch the movie and then do the screenshots. But you can't screenshot something on a streaming service. It just doesn't allow you to. So I was trying to take photos with my phone to the screen. Ridiculous. Insane. I'm like, what is my life right now? This is all dark up here. Yeah, it's a crazy one to draw. It's very strange. And you know what? You can always sit it out. If you ever find something during these drawing sessions that you're like, nope, can't do it, you can always sit it out. You can always take a bathroom break or just watch. You aren't going to be held accountable for anything. I, however, feel like I'm going to have to, you know, I have to draw it. I don't have a choice. And I'm really not going to have a choice next week, Friday the 13th, which already scares me now, where my patrons have picked out all the references for me. And I was like, tell you what, guys, I am excited. I can't wait to see what you guys picked out. But also, I was like, don't make me draw anything you wouldn't want to draw. I was like, who knows what you guys are going to come up with. This Laura Ashley looking dress here, this little prairie dress, because she's wearing, that's what it looks like to me. Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like Laura Ashley dresses. Just those frilly, flowery 90s dresses. They've kind of come back in style in a way, which I find so weird. You know, when stuff comes back in style that you're like, really? That's what you guys picked to come back in style? Okay. Little House on the Prairie kind of dress. We gotta do some kind of line work here. I don't know how to do these teeth. They're a little tough. We don't have a choice but to draw teeth in this. How do we do that? I feel like they're kind of brown. I guess like this? That's not gonna work, but I can't draw each individual tooth. I guess we're gonna have to go this way. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I can tell you right now, I will need more time. I don't know about you guys. Just a lot going on here. So we got a little bit, hair's a little green because of the light. This has got to be very scratchy sounding. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Can we crank out Adam in 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Can we do it? Is it possible? He's got this like weird duck face when he stretches out his head. It's very bizarre looking. Looks a little like a 1930s cartoon character too. This was much easier to draw than Barbara's. Barbara's is a bit much. Minute 30 left. I love the part that, like, I didn't catch on to it, like, as a little kid right away. I didn't know what he was doing, but because Adam wears glasses, he takes off his glasses to look at Barbara to see her getup, and he puts the two little eyeballs, like he's eyeballs on his fingers, and he holds up the glasses, like looking at her. So stupid, but I'm like, it's kind of cute. This is just gonna have to be good enough for me. Oh yeah, his hair is on the side. But he has brown hair. Does it matter? Probably not. Yeah, totally 1930s cartoon. Yeah, it's the eyes. It's the eyes for me. Those eyeballs resting on top of that tongue. All right, so are we good? Does anyone need extra time? Are you okay? Because remember, this is just loosey-goosey. You've seen what I do. The difference between these. This was much easier to draw than this one. There's so much information to take in with that one. I think. Okay. Alrighty. Now we've got the sandworm. And again, I can make this bigger. The sandworm. This should be pretty easy. Sometimes you need a break from people. I try to space that out sometimes because I know. I get it. All right. I feel like 4 minutes could be decent for this. I feel like that could work. Alrighty. Now I've already drawn this in the past. I painted it. So here we go again. Can I do a decent job? Feel like it's not that hard. So besides Kristen, is anyone else gonna go see the new movie? And me. I'm seeing the new movie. Plan on seeing it this weekend. Sand. Gotta have sand for the sandworm. They never explain why the sandworm is on Saturn. Like, what's going on? What is the deal? Why are there different planets in the afterlife to go visit? You're going Friday, Katarina? Hello, Katarina. Did you just join us? Oh, that's the tongue coming out. I'm like, what is the little pointy thing coming out of the second mouth? A little confused, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was the tail, but it's the tongue. So eye here, got the eye there. I know the eye is red on that one. I only know from drawing it before. Red. And we got a million little teeth. Huh. And then we've got black and white tongue coming out. I don't know if you can see the teeth real well now. There we go. And then little teeth on the other side. I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. 14 seconds left. Look at me getting it done in time. Hello, yes, this is my first time coming across your channel. Love this idea so much. Oh, well, hello and welcome. My name's Deb. We draw weird things here. You're welcome to draw along, or if you just want to hang out and watch, you go right ahead. We don't always draw Beetlejuice. That's the theme this week and the next time I do one of these. No feet. Another one I've drawn. So I'll have to compare afterwards. Did they come out as well as the last time I drew something? All right, I feel like I'll do 4 minutes for this. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry, but we'll do 4 minutes for this. I will definitely start tuning in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Although you should have been here a little while ago. Actually, no, you shouldn't have been here a little while ago. Things went off the rails. I had a bunch of animations going. Look at me going off page here. For the background of this, a bunch of Beetlejuice GIFs, and it shut down my live stream. So we had to start all over again. It was a mess. It was a big mess. I'm not gonna lie. I was really like, now what? It was a real, uh-oh. Now what do we do? Now what? This has never happened before. This is new. Oops. Whoopsies. We're just making up our own shapes with this one. Doesn't have to be exact. That's what I'm telling myself, because it's just not even close to exact. And that's okay. Should I do a dark blue kind of background? I miss Polaroid cameras. Yes, I know I could still get one if I wanted to, but there was something so fun about them. Shaking it, waiting to see if it turned out right. I know I'm not the oldest or the only, like, the oldest person in the room here, where it's like other people will know the feeling of taking a Polaroid picture and shaking it. I mean, although there are plenty of people that are getting Polaroids and Polaroid cameras and doing it. Can I get the hand in here in time? Probably not. Probably not gonna get the whole thing. I choose to draw a hand when I'm already having a bad art night. Deb, what are you thinking? Why would you draw a hand? There's Winona's hand. There we go. It's the best we can do. Now, does this look as good as my original? Shall I compare the? Yeah, so here's my original. I actually made a video that's on my channel, and it's me painting this along with telling my real life ghost story. One of many ghost stories. And then we have this. What do we think? I think this is a little bit better. I think it's a little better. Because when you take your time, if Zan is watching, she'd be like, yes, this is why we take our time when we do things. We don't rush through. Is that the video with the animation? Oh, I don't know if that's the one with the animation. That animation should win awards. Yes, I have a very, very badly drawn animation. It's more like a slideshow. I don't remember if it was that one or if it was, I have two ghost stories. Two ghost story videos, and I don't remember where the animation one is. You have an instant lomography camera, same kind of thing, cheaper film. Yeah, I've thought of getting one of those, like whatever the new Polaroid types are. Katarina says, I'm 27, never got to use one that automatically gave you the picture to shake, but I definitely used the disposable cameras when I was younger and developed film. Yeah, but I don't miss the developing film as much. Definitely also the cost. And then when you find your pictures and you're like, oh, these are terrible. But yeah, so many things that have like gone away. It's so weird to me. So weird to me. And I can't even imagine when you're my age, Katarina, what all the things that you're gonna be like, I remember way back when. I mean, there's just so many changes. All right, this is Otho. I think most people know what this is from. I love film cameras, says Melissa. I haven't used a film camera in so long. So long. Yeah, so this is the dinner party scene. Yeah, so this is at the end of the Deo song. This is the end. The shrimp cocktail attacks them. So this is Otho. If you didn't know, I love Otho. I am gonna say 5 minutes with this one, at least. At least. Deo. I wish we could have put in music from the film. From the film Beetlejuice. From the motion picture. Because, the best music. I mean, am I right? It's just so good. Otho with his flat top haircut. There's just, you got the shake, 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 Senora. You got Deo, the Banana Boat song. It's good stuff. And even the background music is good. All the instrumental stuff. We're really just going to make a simplified character of him. Otho is like, he's such a good character because he's just like the snotty, artsy friend. And it's like, you kind of want to hang out with him. But if he wasn't your friend, you would want to slap him upside the head. Be like, stop being such a snob. Two minutes and 53 seconds left. All right, now how are we gonna color these shrimp in? That's the question. We got a little bit of orange. I remember as a kid though, I found this probably one of the more disturbing parts. I don't know why. I mean, the whole movie should be pretty disturbing, right? But this was like, ugh, to me. And it's just so goofy. And then we gotta, I'll draw a little glass of wine. Because this is a sophisticated dinner party. So, people were having a nice meal at one point. Until the poop hit the fan. The paranormal poop hit the fan. So we got Otho screaming. I feel like I'm just gonna leave it at that. When Danny Elfman is involved in a soundtrack, you know it's gonna be good. Oh, was he the one? That's something I've never looked into. Yeah, I mean, he has so many good movie scores. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. How many shrimp cocktails come to life? Looks like a few. I think there's like 8 people at the dinner party. There was like a bunch of different photos because I thought it'd be really cool to draw the whole dinner scene. But I'm like, boy, I would need a lot of time for that. But paranormal poop, yes. But there was no good shots, and then some of them looked really blurry. So even this, there were other people in it, but it's kind of blurry, and they were like half cut off. So I'm just like, the best shot I found was like of Otho getting the shrimp, getting shrimped. It's a classic scene. Alrighty. Now, this comes up much earlier in the movie, but the handbook for the recently deceased, or the recently diseased. This is another one I had to really brighten up, so hopefully you can see it pretty well. I know some of these are pretty dark. 7 were in attendance. Oh, okay, so we have Delia, Lydia, Otho, Charles. You had her agent and their wife, Otho, and the other lady who was like nervous and smoking. Yeah, so 7. 7 were in attendance. You are correct, Katerina. Okay, now I think 5 minutes should be good. We'll say 5 minutes. I think that'll work. Yeah, so my other pair of Beetlejuice earrings are of this book. I want this book like everywhere. I love the design. So awesome. I would love a copy of this book. It's good stuff. Good stuff. This is on my TBR. The Handbook for the Recently Deceased. And the Handbook for the Recently Diseased. I say that because in the movie, Alec Baldwin picks up the book and he goes, Handbook for the Recently Diseased. And then Gina Davis has to say, deceased. It's deceased. Like, all right, how are we going to put in the wording here? Shall we try yellow? It's not even gonna all work. Handbook for the recently deceased. Did EA? Yes. Gotta make sure we wrote it right. Gotta make sure. I don't want to be embarrassed by spelling wrong. Will the yellow show through? No, I don't think it's gonna show through. I was hoping it would. It's not really gonna work. We'll have to go over that later. I did see that there were like planters made to look like this, and like there's a purse that you can buy that looks like this. These are just all sorts of things people are selling to look like this. I mean, just incredible stuff. All I have are a pair of earrings, but I still like them. I will still wear them with pride. But I'm the kind of person I'll be like, I want everything that is Handbook of the Recently Deceased. I would like all the things, please. They're all in my cart. Thank you very much. Take my money if this design is on it. All right, now can we? Well, I'll rewrite it after. Now I gotta hurry up and draw these people. We got this lady with her little pillbox hat on. Like, yes, let's go into the afterlife together. And her husband's wearing a hat. They're just dressed to the nines. You know, what's your death outfit? Does anyone have a plan of like, this is what I'm gonna wear all the time, so in case I drop dead? Because whatever you die in, you gotta wear for the rest of your life, right? That's the rules. Those are the rules, apparently. Oh boy, this went very off kilter, this one. Not easy to do these details with the Neo colors. Definitely not. I need a darker color for the shadow. And we need black for the hair. Gotta have that blue sky and these clouds. Oh my goodness. Honey, you're running out of time. You have 10 seconds. Well, I'm gonna need more time. So you can be quiet, timer. We're not listening to you today. All right, and a little bit of sunbeams coming out, because apparently it's good times ahead, off into the sunset. According to this picture, it's all looking good. And can I rewrite? I'm just gonna write it in black. And we're just gonna have to. Because the white isn't gonna work. Good enough. Good enough, I say. Sherry said, I would love to have the purse. I don't know if I saw on Amazon or Etsy. Probably could be found in both places, I bet. You should make it. I know people take a thick canvas or paint. I was thinking of doing that. You're talking about like buying a piece of wood or I've seen, yeah, like taking those live, laugh, love signs at Goodwill and repainting it to look like a book. Yeah, I saw Little Tiny Egg do it, and then I saw Kathleen Illustrated do it, but it was actually someone on Substack, and I want to say it's like Artist Table or shoot, it's someone on Substack. I can't think of it right now, but they were the ones that like originally put out this idea. I'm sure they're not the first person in the world to do it, but yeah, that's where like everyone kind of started getting the idea. It reads like stereo instructions. I know. I kept thinking in my head that they said that it reads like VCR instructions, but yeah, that's where it gets a little outdated, where someone would be like, what's a stereo instructions? What do they mean by that? And VCR would be very confusing to the young crowd. Be like, why would you need instructions for a stereo? Also, what's a stereo? Oh, Spirit of Halloween has them. Wow. I'm taking one of those fake books that open to hold stuff in at Dollar Tree and making the outside the cover and a scene inside. Ooh, very cool. I have not been to the Dollar Tree in a minute. That sounds amazing. That sounds very fun. And Sherry said, I'd like to have that as a purse. Melissa says, I want to drape myself in velvet. Okay, George Costanza. We're having a little crossover here. Sherry said, well, I guess my ghost outfit will be Scooby-Doo jammies. And Katerina says, I have so many outfits to choose from, but I wouldn't want to be in heels. LOL. Yes. I own an 80s stereo and a VCR. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. Yeah, I'm thinking like my kids know what a VCR is. They know what like a videotape is and all that. But the idea of having stereo instructions, first of all, who's reading stereo instructions when they would get a stereo? But yeah, they weren't, I think our stereo was long gone by the time like our twins were old enough to know what's what. Maybe we had a radio still. But yeah, I mean the stereo in the car, a little bit different, but yeah. But like a boombox stereo. It's like something that I know like my kids and Gen Alpha is definitely not gonna really know too much about. You can buy a VHS for 10 cents in my town. I think that could be any town. I mean, yeah, although some people do collect certain movies and they pay more for them. It's a little bit crazy. I'm like, go to the Goodwill. Excuse me, they're everywhere. I'm gonna crop this a little bit so we can zoom in a little more. All right, so here's Juno. Juno, your caseworker. She's just so fantastic. I had so many pictures to choose from for her. It was hard to pick. It was hard to pick, gotta say. All right, now. I say we go with like 6 minutes for her, at least. Yeah. My mom was scared of the recording part of the VCR. She's actually bought a VCP, a video cassette player. Oh, so it only, I didn't even know that was an option. So a VCR that's actually just a video cassette. So it's a VCP. It only plays, but you cannot record. Wow. Online, they charge 13 cents or more. Get them for the 10 cents in your town. I still have a VCR in storage. I think we have our VCR somewhere because I have a bunch of like our kids' like videos like from when, well, our oldest, when he was born, I had videotaped stuff. Oh, $13. Oh, no. No. But people do pay like serious money for like to collect certain tapes, which I'm just like, to me, I'm like, why? The quality's so bad in comparison. But I don't know. All right. Let's draw this sassy broad. Got our big pearl earrings, our big pearl necklace. Remember, she's just so aggravated with these football players that just got into an accident next to her. She's headed up to here with them. She's really not in the mood for your crap, is like, that's Juno's deal. She's just, like, get it together. These are the kind of people that, you're afraid are going to be your boss in life. Do you know what I'm talking about? You're like, I think of myself as a fairly quick learner, but these are the kind of people that just make you feel really stupid when you're, around them because they're like, you can't get it together. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm debating whether I should go with another color for the hair or just keep going. We'll just keep going with this. I still want to know what Juno's deal was, because like she smokes and then sometimes smoke would just come out of her neck. Like so it's like, was her throat slit? What was going on there? I never knew what the story was. But I guess we'll never know. She's mysterious. Unfortunately, I saw the actress did pass away in 1999, so we will never know. Unless Tim Burton wants to tell us what the deal was, why she had smoke coming out of her neck. Why was she a caseworker? How did there are so many characters in this, so it's like, can I have a backstory on these people? I need to know more. I have to use, I think I'm just switching over to this right now, to these Sharpie markers. Let's see her. I'm just gonna say this is a gray suit. We're gonna go with gray. And this is a scene where she's really trying to talk Barbara and Adam out of using Beetlejuice, because they started to involve him in their haunting. So it was a whole situation. Things got out of hand. How do we draw the pearl necklace? Like this, I guess. Well, she's got a very tiny body for this head. That's okay. Should probably bring up the shoulders a bit. A little bit of yellow. Maybe this for the hair. Although you can't tell because it's like the same color as the page. Go back here. My son loves the vintage stuff. I got him a 1940s rotary phone for Christmas a few years ago. Wow. Very cool. Has he ever made a call on a landline phone? That's one thing that's like definitely going away. Katerina says, I have an old rotary phone too. I've always loved older things. As a result, I never fit in with my age group. Oh, same here. I've always been into all the vintage stuff. Old phones, old movies. I would watch old black and white films. Lived for that. Like when AMC came out, I was obsessed. Obsessed. Sherry said that caseworker reminds me of my grandmother a little bit. Which reminds me of my grandmother a little bit too. Katerina said, according to Google, just looked, her and Miss Argentina went in similar ways to keep from going into deeper detail. I see what you mean. Yeah, I specifically didn't pick one of the images for Miss Argentina, the most famous one of her going like this, because I was just like, I don't know if that's gonna I don't know. I really try to be careful about everything. Okay, because yeah, I was like, she's got like this, it's hard to see it. You only notice it when the smoke starts coming out. So I was like, did she have a trach? What's going on here? I always assumed Oh, you too. You always assumed that Juno had a trach from being a smoker. I guess not. So weird that we're having this thought at the same time. I said it before I read it. I had him use a payphone. Hilarious. Oh, you can see it in the photo. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. It's like that frilly collar is there, and then you see this like dark line. But it's one of those things that like, it's very subtle in the movie. You don't notice it. She's like in the house talking to Adam and Barbara, and she takes a drag of her cigarette, and then she starts talking, you know, like smoke comes out of her mouth, but like smoke is like billowing out of her neck. So yeah. Ooh, you're right, says Alinda. Yeah, so I tried to draw it there, but I mean, you're not gonna be able to tell. All right. And I think this will be our last photo for the night because I've got a lot more here, but we'll be going all night. That's why we're having a second one. And I will make sure to turn the GIFs off. We won't have the GIFs going next time. Maybe one or two. So here we go. Classic moment. So good. I just want to play the song so bad. It's killing me that we can't use the music for this. It's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight come and we won't go home. It's too hard. Why does the copyright stuff have to be so intense? Sometimes we just want to hear the song and have fun. Where's the red? Here's the red. You know what I'm saying? It's just no fun anymore. And Catherine O'Hara was honestly like, when I would watch this, I was like, oh, I want to dress like this woman. I know she's supposed to be like a crazy, flaky lady and all that, but I mean, we're talking about me here. I was like, I want to grow up and I want to look like this. I want to dress like this. I was like, I would like to be a nicer person than Delia Dietz, but I was just like, this is how I want to live my life, clothing-wise, fashion-wise. Don't know that the eyes are so good here, but okay, it'll be fine. We gotta put in this fantastic red hair. She's had very cool outfits. Wild, crazy outfits. Squiggly hair. I didn't want the squiggly hair stuck to the side of my face because that would drive me crazy. This is a real oldie but goodie, but does anyone remember that song? Been around the world and I can't find my baby. Okay, whoever sang that, she like glued the little curls down on her head. And I didn't mind the way it looked, but it just bothered me because I was like, oh, I would hate that to have something like stuck to my head. Lisa Stansfield, yes. When she went on a rant of expressing herself, I felt seen. I wanted to grow up and be just like her, creative style and creative wise, not social wise. Same here. Yes. It was all like, I need to be creative. I need to express myself. If not, I will go insane and I will take you with me. Something like that. It's not the exact line, but we're making a really big outfit for her here. This is going to be quite the outfit. Quite the size. That's where these juicy markers are going to come in handy. And she only has one glove on, if you didn't notice. Michael Jackson style. The other glove I think she used to use for a headband at a different dinner party. Or was that when they were eating Chinese takeout when they first moved in? It might have been then. She's a very serious artist with very serious sculptures. Trying to make it so you can see the hand here. Not that easy, but that'll have to do. Now bonus points, might want to draw the shrimp in here. Pink, I need orange. I need this bowl. Bowl looks like it's a cobalt blue. A little difficult to tell. I'm just guessing for the most part. Red. Got 30 seconds. These look like carrots. These look like carrots. Oh well. We tried. We tried. Might have failed, but see, that looks, it looks more like it if it's just orange. Yeah. Well, I say that is good enough. Is it day? Oh, is that how it's spelled? Don't know. Let's see. Oh, courtesy of Ray. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, DJ Ray. I would have thought of it at 3 a.m. Hi, Jesco. When I was young, Beetlejuice always confused me because I liked him so much, but at the end, he was the villain. Same. I honestly was kind of like, how bad would it be to marry Beetlejuice? He's funny. He's charming. He is kind of gross. I didn't take into account that I was like, he's also a rotting corpse, so might not be very pleasant. I think because I loved Michael Keaton so much, I could like look past the grossness. Because I was like, also he's funny. He's a bit of a perv though. Stephanie says, I stopped at the ghost, but loved this. I did this in watercolor. I'm so inspired. I avoided black, if you can imagine that. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you for joining us. Thanks for playing along. Jessica said, it was one of the first times I had seen something that blurred the lines between good and evil. Yeah, totally. It's hard to know who to root for. And Melissa says, that song is going to be stuck in my head for days. Same here. Same. It's already been in my head. Stephanie says, oh my God, the sculptures creep me right out as a kid. Nightmare fuel. Totally. I mean, her sculptures are just, her art is very dangerous. Katerina says, I was too busy being scared of the skeeksis from the Dark Crystal. I don't know how to say that, sorry. when I was little to be scared of the sculptures in Beetlejuice, LOL. I don't think I've ever seen the Dark Crystal. I get that confused with, is that one that David Bowie is in? He's in the Labyrinth. Is the Dark Crystal another one he's in? I don't think I've seen Labyrinth. I remember when I was young, and maybe, I don't even think I even saw the whole thing. Like, it's a blur. I don't really remember it at all. And I know people love it. But yeah, I get those confused. I feel like they were all released at the same time, or maybe they were like all on cable at the same time. Kristen says, Katarina, the Skeeksis and honestly, the Gel Flings were both scary. I'm lost. I have no idea. I need to see this film. I haven't seen the Dark Crystal. Haven't seen it. Yeah. Well, Dark Crystal is Jim Henson, but puppets. And funnily enough, Skeeksis is pronounced sexy. It's pronounced skexy? That's bizarre. Just with the K in there. Skexy. Okay, got it. Why does it have to be spelled so weird? Like, spell it like you'd say it. Nailed it. Thank you. I try. Okay, so Dark Crystal is Jim Henson. Puppets. Okay, so it's totally has nothing to... for some reason, I thought it was like somehow connected to Labyrinth. But David Bowie's in it, right? Because he's in Labyrinth, and that's the... Is that the one with, and I can't think of her name, the actress, dark hair, white girl, dark hair, really amazing eyebrows, can't think of her name, but isn't she like babysitting her baby brother and goes into the weird underworld where David Bowie is? Okay, never saw the original Dark Crystal, but I watched the Netflix series. I was really shocked how dark and depressing it was. Oh my, Jesco. Should I watch this? Is it gonna like dig a deep, horrible trench in my psyche? Katarina says, came out before Labyrinth, I believe. Bowie is only in Labyrinth. Jennifer Connelly. Thank you, Katarina. Thank you. That would have bugged me. I would have looked it up, but eventually. Well, what do you say? I totally forgot that I need to put I gotta put the Discord in here again. So we can share our drawings if you drew. I'm sure people already put them in here. I'm gonna put the link in. All right. See if this wants to behave. All right, here's the Discord link if you need it, if you want to submit things. I've got to open up Discord. Let me see if we are connected. Let's see. These show your work. Hold on, I gotta scoot this over. We're gonna be scooting up here. Hold on, I gotta take Delia Deets down. Wait, Discord open. Delia goes. Why is it still showing? There we go. All right, now how do I get Discord over here? Let's get this to behave tonight. We need something to run smoothly. Why is this showing? Huh, hold on. It's showing something different. Let me get this fixed. We just want something to run smoothly tonight. That would be really cool. Be really cool. Nope. Hold on. Close this. Close that. Close this. Try it now. Why does this not want to work? Oh my goodness, what is going on tonight? All right, try this again. I'm so sorry, guys. Application capture, display capture. Nope. Want that. There we go. I don't know why it's not showing. Are you guys seeing it? Because no, you're not. I don't know why it won't show. I can't get this to go right. I'm trying here. Let's see. Try this one more time. Application. Display. Nope. Window. Nope. Application. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing it. It keeps showing something that I don't even have open. I'm not sure what is going on here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try to add this again. I'm sorry about this. Image browser. Capture card, audio, scene. What am I looking to do here? Screen capture, I think. Maybe? Add existing. Discord. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Hold on. Let's get this small enough to fit here, because of course it's ginormous. Okay. There we go. Finally. All right, now I need to go over here so we can see. All right, so we've got Melissa's. Ooh, I love what you did here. Ooh, nice. I'm probably gonna steal this idea for next time. Quit Discord, got it, got it. This looks awesome. So I can tell that Melissa, I'll just answer for her, definitely used these solid paint markers and then drew on top of them. What, so you used the Sharpie on top of it and it worked okay? Yes, much simpler. Nope. So you didn't use the Sharpie marker to draw on top of it. Huh? It looks really good. Looks really good. Oh, you drew some extras too. Amazing, amazing. Yes, this is much simpler. This is the way to go. Scraped acrylic paint in the background and then the Sharpie marker on top. Aha, because I was gonna say, I'm like, it went over that paint marker really good. But no, makes sense, okay. I was just assuming because of the bright pink and yellow. These are amazing. You did a great job with these. You're all, how am I supposed to draw this? These are amazing. So good. I love how you like simplified these so nicely. See, this is the kind of thing I gotta do next week. I gotta keep it very simple, just in case my live stream crashes. These are so good. Yes. Look at the hand. So simple, but so perfect. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love your O though. The face is so good. I like how you left like that space for the tie and the pink works. Like the pink, perfect. Your handbook is amazing. See, you're doing this the right way. You should have been hosting this. The magic of a Sharpie marker. The square format is Chef's Kiss. Look at this in the background. Okay, let's see. Love these, Melissa, says Kristen. Katerina says, love these, Melissa. Alyssa says, or Elise says, hi, Elise, by the way. Super fun. Kristen said, the square format is Chef's Kiss. Stephanie says, wow, love. Yes, these are incredible. Incredible. Look at Juno. Perfect. This is a very good, I want to say rendition, interpretation of Delia Deets. So good. So good. Oh, I love it. I love it. Excellent. Bravo, Melissa. Bravo. Oh, in the craziness of it all, I forgot to mention that Melissa and I are doing our lives, our own, not live stream, but our live drawing session. That was I was going to be talking about that in the first run through before things fell apart. We are doing the free draw frenzy. I had the image and everything ready to go, but I have the sign up link in the description of this. So when it's over, if you want to register to join us, we are going to be doing the theme Seinfeld, like scenes from Seinfeld. That's Saturday. That's this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're co-hosting it. We're doing it on Google Meets, which is just like Zoom, and you don't have to download anything. You just register. You'll get the link. And if you're feeling shy and you don't want to have your camera on, you don't have to, but it is a lot of fun. So highly recommend you join us if you can. If you can't, there will be a replay that we'll put up on both our channels. So sorry to mention that so late in the game. Here's Louise. Ooh, oh, this is so cool. It's like a whole collage. You did like Beetlejuice build a scene. Very cool. Very, very cool. Ooh, I love her eyes here. Oh my gosh, these are awesome. And you put like the no feets over here. There's your Beetlejuice. Amazing, amazing. Look at this. What did you use? Are these paint? Are these markers? Are these Sharpie markers? Wow, collage-ish, says Elise. The little teethers on the worm. I know. So good. Solid paint markers? Question mark? We're all dying to know, Louise. Paint markers. Okay, so like these kind? Like the Sharpie kind? Or like Posca type? Looks really cool. Very cool. Arctic's paint markers. Okay. Are those kind of like Poscas? Very nice. This was so hard. This was so hard. So look, you got a good portion of it. This is much easier to draw. So well done. Well done. This is a college try. Yep. Okay. So they are kind of like Poscas. All right. Cool. Cool. Very nice. Oh, and there we go. We got Otho. We've got Juno, the caseworker, and Delia. Oh my gosh, your Delia is so good. So good. These are excellent. Nice job, Louise. Linda says, love those markers. Louise says, yep. Very nice. Very nice. All right, and we got Elise. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Is this like a black paper sketchbook? This is awesome. This is like so perfect for this. Oh, look at, I'm very jealous of your perspective skills. Very good. Very good. Is this on the cover? Melissa asked. What? Amazing, says Louise. Olinda says so good. Yeah, it's a black sketchbook. Oh. I figured it might, because I saw the little bit of the other page here, so I thought this must be a black paper sketchbook. What a cool idea to use for this. It really works for the whole house. That's amazing. Kristen says, Elise, seeing your style on black is great. Agreed. Stephanie says, ugh, the contrast is so satisfying. I know. It really is. So perfect for this. Louise says, such a great idea. And Melissa asked, are you using Neocolor 2s? That's what it looks like to me. Very nice. Oh, look how good it looks for Lydia. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. Louise said, such a great idea. Kristen said, I'm a guess, luminance pencils. And Elise says, I used everything in the session, Neocolor 2, Sharpie paint markers, Inktense, and Prismacolor pencils. Oh my gosh, so you're like me. Minus the Prismacolor pencils and the Inktense, I'm using everything else. Everything is up for grabs for me. Lydia's face is on point. It really is. It really is. So good. You could not have picked a more perfect sketchbook for this. Amazing. Well done. Ah, yes. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Like, it works for the shading and everything. You have to think about it in a different way because you have to, like, it's different than leaving white space for, like, highlights because now you just have to leave, like, black space for the shadows. You have to think in a whole new way. So Miss Argentina looks like she was done with the Sharpie paint markers or Poscas. And then you got Neocolor 2s, maybe a splash of a marker there. You did a great job on these. These are hard too. Very well done. Melissa said, Lydia's face is on point. Louise says, haha, you should have seen my desk too. And then I've got lights and the microphone and everything else set up. So it's a whole mess here. Kristen said her hair being a part of the background is lovely. Yes. Stephanie says, gorgeous. Katerina says, I love seeing the different art styles for the same picture. That's why this is like my favorite part of doing these live streams. And Katerina, if you like drawing sessions, you should check out Melissa's channel, Melissa Martin, right under you, Melissa Martin Art, because she does live drawing sessions every week also called the Art Hang Party. It's a very good time. And Melissa said, wow, Elise, I feel like the black sketchbook gave you a level up. Absolutely, 100%. Elise said, it was just a lot harder to fill in color and make it look solid. Yeah, I could see that being a challenge, but yeah. It worked. Honey, it worked in your favor. These are so good. I mean, like, even doing, like, the checkered shirt, I mean, yeah. Yes. So good. So good. The sandworm, amazing. This is so good. Wow, Elise. This is like impressive as all get out. Yes, Melissa said Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. And then if you ever miss it, there's a replay. There's always replays for live streams. Amazing. This is amazing. And this could have been the cover. Amazing. All right. And then we've got hold on. Why is this not going? SL Studios. Is that Stephanie? So did you use watercolor? Sorry, I'm like really close to the mic. Did you use watercolor on these? Oh, look at this. They're really good. So you kind of did like a collage too. You got your spider up there. Amazing. Wow. If you did this all with watercolor, I'm just like so impressed because that's a lot of work. That is a lot. Your Beetlejuice face is great. And your no feet are so cute. They just look so cute and innocent. Amazing. So good. Stephanie said, that's me, haha. That's why I just saw that it was like an S. I'm like, I'm gonna guess it's an S first name. These are great. She says, yes, watercolor. And Elise says, ooh, extra creepy, so delicate. And Alinda says, very nice. Yeah, they are. They're very delicate. They're very delicate and light. And you did a nice job. Nice job. I almost did watercolor with this, and then I was like, well, I'm using this sketchbook. It's not the greatest for watercolor, but well done. Well done. And here's Alinda, Beetlejuice, or Cynthia from Rugrats. Your Beetlejuice came out a heck of a lot better than mine did. Do we need to look back at what my Beetlejuice looked like? Whatever this was. I don't even know if you can see it on screen. But he was a hot mess in my book. Your Lydia is so good too. Very, very nice. I'm guessing used watercolor and a marker? What'd you use? Stephanie says, haha, I didn't let the watercolor activate for long enough. So they are so washed out. Well, watercolor, it's hard because if you don't use layers or yeah, it's hard when you're working fast for sure. Oh, so good. Wait, are these alcohol markers? Or I'm trying to see here. So we've got a Stabilo Woody. Okay, we've got a mix of things, don't we? I take it these are some kind of colored pencil over here. I'm checking out the clues. Your Miss Argentina is amazing. Amazing. Linda says, thank you. Kristen says, Lydia's expression is great. Yes. Paint sticks and Sharpie markers. Got it. So like tempera paint sticks? Because I'm like, this looks familiar to me, but I'm like, it seems light, but I see those little smudgy textures. I'm like, that reminds me of the tempera paint markers because I've used those quite a bit too. Her eyeliner, Lydia's face is very cute. Alinda says pretty much everything, LOL. And Stephanie says Miss Argentina's eyeliner is on point. Yes, definitely. Oh, it's awesome. Amazing. I like how the marker looks like it bled through the other side, but it works for the Polaroid. So good. So good. The little teeth are so hard to get in. And you're working tiny, I can tell. You're working, if that's your hand, these are tiny little squares. Katarina says, I have to go. It's been a blast. Thank you so much for coming. So glad I came across your channel. Everyone's so talented. Have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good night, Katarina. Thanks for being here. Hope we'll see you again. So good. Look at Otho's face. Perfect. Perfect. Your handbook is amazing. Yep, a small Talon sketchbook. Yep. So you're working like super, super tiny, tiny, tiny. Because you're in the small sketchbook and then you're like putting 2 pictures on each page. Teeny, tiny pictures. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. Oh, Linda, these are amazing. These are amazing. You got everything in here, down to like the paper, the wine, the shrimp. The expressions on both of their faces are perfect. So good. Really, really good. Excellent job. Excellent job. See, and we've got Kristen coming in with the amazing iPad sketches. Listen, I was like, I hope that Kristen stayed long enough to submit her pictures because I couldn't wait to see. Amazing. So good. Look at Juno. Oh my gosh, the Juno face. Kristen, please like start your own channel so we can start watching how you draw things because I love your art style. It's like goals. Amazing. Your no-fee, like the shadow on the ghosts. There's so much to look at. Look at the recently, you did it so it looked like it did in the photo with the shadow. Lydia is perfect. You even have smoke coming out. Oh my gosh, the sculptures in the background. Ugh. I mean, just amazing, amazing. Linda says, wow. Melissa says, amazing. Elise says, wow, 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 wow. Kristen says, aw, thanks. I'm just a worm, LOL. No, you're not. Oh my gosh, you're so freaking talented. And Melissa says, yes, please to that. We just want to watch you draw. That's all. I just want to like be over your shoulder and watch you draw. You do amazing work. Stephanie says the texture. I love it. Olinda says these are fantastic. Melissa says time works different for Kristen. I know. Really. It really does. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know we've gone at a bit of a slower pace here, but I mean, what you accomplish in a short amount of time is just mind-blowing to me. So gorgeous. This is amazing. Make this into a sticker sheet. Beautiful, beautiful work. So amazing. Ugh. Yeah. Well, you guys, we made it through. I don't know how. There was quite a big hiccup at the beginning. Thank you. You'll post the time lapse. Thank you. Yes, please. Yes, please do it. Such good references, says Kristen. There are just too many. There are just too many to choose from. So we'll be doing this again in 2 weeks. In between then, if you are a Weirdo Drawing Club member, there will be an exclusive live stream for you guys. That's happening next Friday, but we'll do another one on the 18th. I will be better prepared and not have animations all over to screw things up, so that we're not going till 9:30 at night because I have to redo the live stream. So we'll have it figured out. So thank you for your patience. Thanks for hanging out with me and drawing with me. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are amazing, talented, beautiful people. And even if you weren't drawing and you're just watching, I appreciate you being here. It's so wonderful to have you. Melissa says, don't forget to like the video. Louise says, thanks, Deb. Absolutely love this theme. You know why. And RSVP for Saturday's Free Draw Frenzy. Thanks, everyone. Thanks so much, guys. Yes, the RSVP, the register will be in the description box. It's all there. In fact, I will put at the end of this chat all my links so you can find it, because it should be there too. So you can get all that. You can find everything. But it's everywhere. We have it linked up on my Patreon. I've announced it on my YouTube channel. It's all over the place. I've got it everywhere. All right. I will see you guys, well, for the public stream in 2 weeks. If you're in my Patreon, I will see you next week, Friday the 13th, for the special Surprise Me reference photos where you guys pick the stuff. I don't know what I'm in for. It should be a hoot and a half. A hoot and 3/4. All right, have a good night, everybody. Bye. Now I'm going to awkwardly wave until the stream ends. Bye.